Age is not measured by the amount of time we spend on earth going around the sun. That, is time. But age, old, young, this depends on something else. Yes, a vibrancy of life, a desire to live a good long life is there for everybody. But what makes us young and buoyant, really at the physical level, is our straight spine. The stronger and more erect the spine, we have a fuller life, a better ability to breathe, and better ability to enjoy everything. When that spine deteriorates and we become old, what happens? We can't hold ourselves up. And when we cannot hold ourselves up, we feel old. We are older. And we all know somebody in their 80s who are younger than people in their 60s. That's just a fact. So today, I am going to teach a very simple, very powerful Kundalini Yoga exercise or movement known as the Spinal Flex. It is incredibly easy to do, incredibly difficult to master. So the spinal flex or the camel ride works this way. It takes the most inner part of our spine that is liquid and brings that heat outwards towards the outer edges of the spine. With age, what happens is the outer side of our spine becomes really rigid and hard. So when we do something like sneeze, achoo, or fall on the back like I did, we crack that thing and the liquid comes out. And that's what we call a slip disc, right? This spinal flex creates that inner heat coming out, allowing the spine to be more flexible, which in turn helps our central nervous system because everything is connected to the spine. Every organ that we have, everything from the eyes coming down to the legs, everything is connected. The nervous system runs through this, so everything is connected. I cannot emphasize how simple and complicated this is. It is both so easy to do, and yet you have to pay attention to all the small things, right? That's what matters in this movement. It's all the small things. So pay close attention as I go through this video. I will be doing 3 different versions. I want you to have a timer with you. Timers are important for beginners because you don't want to have your mind distracted by counting, right? You just want to allow yourself to go with the movement, okay? So make sure you have a timer ready. That's about actually all you need. And set them for 2 minutes to start with. After you get used to doing it at 2 minutes, start to count them. I will put the numbers that you can do in the comment below. And I look forward to starting this video with you. The first spinal flex is holding onto your shins, keeping your eyes closed, focusing on the brow point. On each inhale, you pull your body up so that the spine is straight. On each exhale, you bend the spine so that your back is curved, but you don't curve your neck alongside with it. So it's inhale coming up, exhale going down, and keep yourself doing this for 2 minutes. Each inhale, really pull the spine up. You might not be able to move a lot at the start, but you do the best you can. To end, inhale, come up, keep the breath in for about 10 seconds, and then come out of it. The second spinal flex, you move to come and sit on your heels. Try to make sure your sitting bone is directly on top of your heel. Keep your hands at the top of your legs. Try to make sure they don't slide down. Press your shoulders back, and it's the same movement. Inhale coming front, exhale going back. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Okay? Keep doing this. Focus on the breath. Try really hard to elongate the spine on each inhale. You're pulling your spine so that it's curved fully on the inhale, and exhale, bending that spine around. You'll find a little less movement than the first one, and that the movement of the spine will be concentrated to the center of the spine. Yes, that would be correct. To end, the same. You inhale, come up, and hold your breath in for 10 to 15 seconds, and exhale, coming out. For the third spinal flex, bring your hands directly under the knees. You're only going to use this for balance. It's the same movement like before. Inhaling, coming up, exhaling, going down. In the first spinal flex, the focus was primarily on the whole spine with the lower spine in focus. The second, in the center of the spine. And on this one, it is that upper spine area you will feel that subtle movements. You can see that the upper spine bends a bit more in this. Yes, that's what you would want. Okay, so it's inhale going up, exhale going down. Make sure you're at your full breath on the inhale, and at your exhale, you've released all your breath. To end, same like the two, you inhale, come up, and hold the posture for about 10 seconds before coming out of it. And for some of us with really bad backs, when I couldn't sit down even in easy pose, I used to use a chair. You can sit down on a chair, press your feet firmly down onto the ground, and have your hands on top of your knees. It's the same movement like before. You inhale, come up, you exhale, going down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. You can do this in the office or anywhere you are. Because sometimes when we sit in the office, our spine gets really rigid. We just have to adjust ourselves a little bit so that there's a little bit of a distance between our back and the back of the chair. And we do the movement, inhaling up, exhaling down, and ending the same way. To come out, just inhale, hold the breath up for 10 seconds, and come out of this movement. Thank you for following this video. I really appreciate you watching this. Please share. If you have a friend with a bad back, if you have, cousin, uncle, aunt who really could use this to get their spine flexible again, I would really appreciate your sharing them. Get in touch with me if you have any questions. My email is below. I look forward to hearing from you all. Satnam.